Alright, so I felt it was a little unfair to destroy everything we've done just because a different Everchosen died. However, I've still killed him off. I thought that was fair. Obviously, he was a great commander, but we've got to pay the cost of the game. However, a bug where we lose everything doesn't seem appropriate. I mean, it would be pretty shit if I was just playing as this person and he died randomly and we lost everything. So, anyway, because he died, we inherited all of his fancy stuff. So his Armor of Morcar, his Crown of Domination, his Eye of Shirian, which I don't think they're very good compared to what we've got already, but I've got them equipped just because I figured it's thematic. Now, the last thing we need to get all of the Everchosen's, what would you call it, regalia, his equipment, is the Slayer of Kings. That's the final Everchosen artifact, and that belongs to that dude there, Huglu, this guy, yeah. So we can just get into our court, and then I might just chuck him in prison and kill him, to be honest with you. He's got a nice sword and I want it. Either that, or we can try and steal it, I would assume. Not sure. Do we have to imprison him first? It's tyrannical. Who cares? Chuck him in prison. And now can we seize artifact? No, because he hasn't got it equipped. Ah, right. Could just execute him, I suppose. Would that give us his artifact, or would it go to his next family member? Ah, we lost it. We lost the Slayer of Kings. Damn, so that actually does work, but unfortunately, the game decided, hey, fuck you, because they've got a weird artifact system right now in game where you've got a random chance of losing everything. Oh well, never mind. Back to the wars, I guess. Weird, a prosperity event mid-battle there. As prosperity of Finswick increases, land which was previously considered marginal is increasing in value. With the proper incentives, it would be possible to clear up enough land to found a new holding. Awesome. Okay, well, that's fine by me. Bit late in the game now, and, I mean, also we can't do anything with it, now that I think about it. Well, that's 11,000 gold I'm never getting back. Once again, let's murder this guy. Getting weird deja vu, you know, back to a time when the whole empire fell apart because somebody completely random died. Ah, good times. Gonna need an explanation for this one. It says that, I wanted to do a Great Conquest, obviously, because that would save me real-life hours of my life. Empress Reigner of the Empire, army size is greater or equal to 95% of me. Go to me, got 28,000 men. Go to her, she has 29,000 men. Pretty sure 28,000 and 29,000 are within 5% of one another. Ah, I guess I go back to Holy Warring, one duchy at a time. Only another 50 duchies to go. Hooray! As you may have noticed, some things look very, very different. Specifically, we conquered, and this took me genuinely about 4 or 5 hours real lifetime, so I was doing it over the course of sort of a day or so. Conquered the entirety of the Empire. Yep, it was a holy war at a time, and it took me fucking ages. The vampires were fine, because as you saw in some of the clips that I put in the last video, I was able to just declare a holy war, hunt them down, kill them, declare another holy war, over and over and over. The Empire was a little more tricky. We got to do some great conquests here and there. I think I took the whole of the Tal Backland or something like that with the grand conquests. That made it much, much quicker. The war boss of the Rotfangs suspiciously died. And what that meant was I could do a greenskin extermination against the fractured Orc Empire and rebuild the Weissenland and the Mootland as well over there with the Halflings. We're now conquering, or at least in the process of dealing with the very last of Sylvania. They've got 2 duchies, technically. They've got Ubersreich, and they have the Grey Mountains. That will be the end of Sylvania since... I think they've been around since the start of the game, haven't they? Or at least Vlad has. So, what else is there? Emperor Dykewin of the Empire. I don't think we've been to war with... Oh, this guy we've also been to war with recently as well. Oh, shit. Okay, well, you may have noticed my prestige, which is 469. Now, if you recall, it was around 35,000 or so. I think it was anyway when we last left off. I will admit, I got a little bit impatient, and I went down the Trucebreaker path. Now, all necromantic rulers, all vampires hate me, but it doesn't matter. They are going to convert eventually. Speaking of which, just take a look at the religions map mode here. We've actually got a lot of chaos picking up very quickly. Now, imagine our moral authority at this stage is, yeah, 100, no doubt. The amount of holy wars. One holy wars, 189%, yeah. So, no real surprise there, eh? However, we do still have some, obviously, necromantic religions kicking around here and there in the form of courtiers. I think almost all of our vassals and their vassals, respectively, are our religion, our culture. I tried to make a point of that. And the borders are actually looking pretty nice. I think you'll agree. I think this is looking pretty good. Now, don't look at our vassal limit, which is 53 out of 24, just in case you didn't notice that. pretty terrible, which means we're getting rebellions quite frequently. We've got greenskins there. We've got Sigmarite Fanatic Revolt, and this is from where I have exterminated greenskins in some of our provinces previously if they've risen up. So a lot of these provinces over here constantly get greenskins. Not a lot I can do about that. And unfortunately, what's that? Do the greenskins hold something here as well? Yeah, they fucking do. What have they got? They got a city. Greenskin wreckage. Right, okay, sure, whatever. Let's focus on what we've got to do. Now, it's been about 6 or 7 years since we left off, which gave me just enough time to clean everything out and sort everything. This episode, taking out Athel Loren. I'm confident that taking out Athel Loren will bring about the end times. How do I know that? You're just going to have to trust me on that one. It shouldn't be too difficult to do this. Now, I said that before, and obviously we got absolutely wrecked. However, we didn't have this before. You know, from all the way from what is essentially the Arctic down to the analog equivalent of southern France there in Bretonnia. I think all of this together, we could potentially take out Athel Loren. Okay. Sylvania, however, might be an issue because we've only got 45,000 men in terms of mercenaries and retinues. Let's call our allies in on this one too. One of our allies is already at war with Sylvania, but I don't think he quite knew what he was expecting. He's only got 10,000 men versus their actually quite large army. Now, we could try and kill these dudes before they get away. We do need to wait for them to split up a bit more. See, if we do this, there's nothing to stop them reinforcing from Ubersreich with that 45,000 stack there. So I'm not going to do that. Fortunately, means we're risking the attrition. Okay, they're moving up. Let's move up to follow them. Okay. The thing is, if we attack this, I have a feeling they're just going to immediately reinforce. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, no, they are going to reinforce. Maybe we can kill this stack before they get there. The 6th. We've got about a week or so. Come on, come on, come on. This is going to be close. It's going to be really close. 48,000 men. But they've got low morale because they joined an already destroyed army. We're fine, I think. 19%. Holy shit, we captured a lot of people in battle. Holy shit. Where are they going to? They're going to Orsavold. We'll give chase. Should be good. They're actually retreating into us at this stage. Perfect. And we're capturing everyone else in battle. Are these all hired? Is that why? Has he hired these men? Hired 20,000. Yep. So these are all different mercenary bands that are getting crushed each time. Plenty of commanders. Plenty of people to take prisoner. This is actually pretty ridiculous. Alright. Never mind. Well, we might as well sweep up what's left. Just in case they do get the drop on us. Take a clever river crossing or something like that. Just being overly cautious here. I've learned from Athel Loren. And again, we could use combat magic or something like that. Don't like navigating the menus during videos, though, because they're too clunky and take too long. But if we're really looking like we're going to lose, I will throw some fireballs out here and there. We could use some fireballs, I suppose, just to kill off their troops. Oops, did I retreat that? No. Luckily, they retreated beforehand. Can you, look, stop? Right, combat magic. I forget which actually kills their troops. It's the fire cone, isn't it? Or whatever it's called. Blast of flame? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's blast of flame them. See if we can't just kill them off. 10,000 down to 6,000. Yeah, that works pretty well. So let's use... Stop. Let's do that again. Combat magic. Previous action. Firestorm is pretty good as well, but I think Blast of Flame is the one good for killing off the most of their men. Infamy, infamy, the damn gods have it in for me. You know what? I think we're fine. I think that's probably a stack wipe. More or less a stack wipe. Okay, let's take out these last two provinces. Then all we've got to deal with here is their final province up in the mountains there. Sort of like Neferata hiding up in some old dwarven provinces. It's going to be probably pretty difficult to siege. I imagine our vassals will probably deal with that. And this, I imagine there's an event for destroying Sylvania. Can't say I've ever seen it before. Kill, kill. Word is reaching that a pack of wolves terrorizing a local village. So the freemen demand you uphold your oath and drive them off. Never seen this before. I do this alone, sure. That would have been really embarrassing if we died to wolves now that we don't have the Carstein ring. Go ahead and siege us down. 77%. Goddamn peasants. Vassals can deal with it, I'm sure. Shouldn't take too long. 94%. Come on, one more siege and we should be good. 100%. Goodbye, Sylvania. Well, not quite, I guess. Okay, one title, what's that? The Duchy of Ubersreich. And who is my king here of the Reichland? Here you go. Do with that what you will. Can I even afford to declare war on these guys? I don't think I have nearly enough prestige, do I? We can't. Oh, we have raised army levies, do we now? Huh. Didn't realise that. It's going to cost us 1,200 prestige to finally destroy them. Let's do it. The end of Sylvania. After all this time. Luckily, my vassal's already there, kicking around, so that's going to help out a little bit. Let's siege it down. 39%. Goodbye, Carstines. Your ring came in very helpful, though, I will admit. I don't hold too much like I can't even speak today. Animosity towards you, because your ring did save my life on multiple occasions. Trying to duel my ex-husband. Thank you very much. Is that it? They're just gone? No fanfare? Nothing? I also really don't want this random... can I give that away to someone? Yeah, let's go ahead and give you... Congratulations! The Earldom of Karak Asgaraz. Alright, so... They must still exist. Maybe it's a titular title. Sylvania? No. What we could do is we could refresh and sort by rank. Ruler? Yes. Alright, let's see here. Lots of Heavenly Sons of Lowborns. Oh my god. Geheimnisnacht. I think I've worked out why your game's running a bit slow here. You don't seem to be killing off your members of the Celestial Scions. Holy shit, so Emperors are spawning, but the other ones aren't dying. Oh my god. Well, what do you expect, really? So Cathay apparently has about 15 different Emperors there. Alright, sure. Yeah, no, Sylvania is just straight up gone. No fanfare, nothing. A little bit of a shame. Let's go deal with the Empire. Now, I think we're still at truce with this little kid, aren't we? Now, I can't imagine it'll last much longer, because it hasn't been ages since I've claimed the Empire. Rupert von Meran? Who are you? Some random household. You know, that's what we could look for. We could look for von Karstein. Are there no Karsteins left? Karstein. Nope. House Karstein is apparently dead. Oh, I was searched by ruler. Yes, my mistake. Sorry, hang on a second. Mandrak von Karstein. There we are. Marcus, was this the guy we just overthrew? Yeah, look at that. There he is. Broke a truce. We claim on Sylvania. Sylvania is gone. Yeah, so no fanfare or anything. That's a bit of a shame. Let's finish off the Empire. Now, this kid we are still in truce with, aren't we? Yeah, for another 3 years. Why don't we try and just have him assassinated? 157%. Seems more likely that's going to happen before our truce expires. Anyway, send some bribes out here and there. What's a gold looking like these days? 96,000. Okay. Yeah. Seems about right. What's our monthly income? I should probably check. Not bad. We would have plus about 500 gold a month there if I wasn't relying on retinues and mercenaries so much. Fly, little bird, fly. That was quick. Holy shit, we didn't have time for our troops to get over there. Now, I'm hoping this is just one duchy. Oh, from the looks of it, it's not though, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. It is, but he's just got an incredibly powerful duke sort of under him who's more powerful than himself. Weird. Oh, no. Quick and painless death. What a shame. Can I holy war you? Can we do that? Is that something that can happen here? Sorry, I missed the button. Good. And that will be the end of the Empire as well. Now, we can't make the Empire or anything like that. We can't make Sylvania or anything along those lines. Just because we have a titular level kingdom title. A titular emperor level title is how I actually meant to say that. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Well, we've only been going 10 minutes. Come on, voice. Don't fail me yet. Alright, 27%, 32%. Let's move over here. Oh, wow. These guys are actually quite well fortified, aren't they? Shouldn't be too bad. So I imagine the duchy would be worth more war score. So let's go for that first. More peasants. Vassals get to work. What do I pay you for? Alright. Oh, they're blood knights. Look at that. Vampire knights. Weird. Okay. Are you guys blood knights then? No, Sylvanian. Weird. Oh, well, they've just raised 7,000 men and they're now counter-sieging. So we'll deal with that in a second. Go ahead and assault this holding. Oh, really? Okay. It's going to be some battle war score, if nothing else. Did they not have time to raise men before or something? Because it seems weird that they've suddenly got them out of nowhere. Oh, they were hired. At least I assume they're hired. Yep, they were hired. Hence why we got so many prisoners. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? 80%, 85%, 90%. We'll take out their hired troops, and we'll siege down this if we have to. But I don't think we will. Probably should give us 100%. Alright. The Empire is no more. We've done it. Do I have a King of Sylvania? I do, yeah, here you go. Grant landed title. What did I just pick up there? title I haven't made yet. There we go. Grandland title. You can deal with this because I'm sick of dealing with titles. You would not believe me how long this took to organize. What else have we picked up here? Ubersreich? Why have we got this? Okay. Here you go. Kingdom of Ubersreich. Sure. That's everything. Okay. Vassal limit is pretty absurd at this stage. Let's get some troops poised outside Athol Loren. Now I'm thinking, let's have a more sensible war this time. There is a duchy right on the edge of Britannia, or at least one that we wouldn't have to travel too far into. Let's take this one first. Oh, they also have land over there. Shouldn't matter too much, though. I think we could probably get enough war score from these 4 provinces. The March of Tersith. I was about to say, maybe these peasant revolts are getting a little bit out of hand. Oh, god damn it. Alright, sure. Sure, you got me. I moved our capital because I was testing out some different technology things, and it's kind of screwed me a little bit because now our capital can't be moved back for a while. Let's put it that way. 2,000 men. Can we not hire... Is there no one else? Friends? Oh, that'll do. Right. Okay. Let's deal with these rebellions that we've got. A little bit annoying, but never mind. Is that going to be enough troops? Yeah, I should think so. If we lead them ourselves, I think we'll survive. There we go. Right. How many men have they got? 1,200. Which you can't land anywhere either because they've sieged everything. Okay. Put you guys down just so I don't forget. Please. I'm trying to bring about the end times and you guys are being dicks about it. We're in position. We're prepared for this war that's going to decide the fate of the world. We've got... How many men have we got there? 69,000 men. I've cast the Fires of Hope. Double our morale. We've got Blazing Boulder as well. The classic. So in theory, if we duel anyone, we should be able to beat them. Now, here's a magic I discovered when I accidentally used it on one of my vassals. Can I use it on you? Can I blow you up with magic? How do I use it? Cast magic against High Queen. Right, here we go. Now, one of these magics, turns out, not all of them are beneficial for a start. Oh, we need to channel more spell power. Hang on a second. Use Artifact Mage's Tome. We use that a couple of times. Right, let's try this again. Cast magic against High Queen, whatever her name is. Naestra. Yeah, like I was saying, not all of these are beneficial, and I use this on one of my vassals and accidentally blow him up. Wildfire. Does exactly what it sounds like on the tin. You can't blow them up. The wildfires of nature burn with an intensity unmatched by the common sparks of flame. By careful application, Everchosen Gun Through to the Wolf has proven apt to unleash nature's monstrosity on your desired victim's capital. I'm done with spell casting. Now, there was a different one. That obviously wasn't the one I cast. There was another one I cast that actually made them incapable. It wasn't Wildfire. Maybe it was Blazing Heat. That sounds like the one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one then in hindsight. Let's try this. Blazing Heat. Was that the one that did it? No. Maybe I'm going crazy. Look, I'm telling you, one of them made them incapable. Fire's Hope. Wildfire. Wildfire burns the capital. Blazing Heat does something. Divination does... I don't know what Divination does. I don't know what Divination or Storm of Destiny or Enlightenment of the Heavens or anything like that does. I haven't tested them out. Now, what's this actually done to their capital? Winter? When winter comes in Athol Loren, the spirits fall into... Oh. I didn't know this happened. Morale of armies minus 75%, and Blazing Heat lowers their fort level as well. Shit. Well, we've got 4 months then to destroy them. Now, I said I was going to do a raid on... Which province was it? This one here. Just because it's a narrow corridor bordered by a river and a mountain. Right? So, we can move our troops in. They're actually prepared to move in already. Yeah, let's do it. I'm feeling confident about this one. Let's put it that way. So, what we want to do then... Call in all of our allies, obviously. Let's put ourselves in charge of the vanguard that's going to be charging in on... her capital. Now, I assume we're actually in a battle already, which is why we can't do that. Yep. Let's turn the speed down a tad, because this is sort of like the end of the world. Fairly important. Let's do that. Right. Let's get some commanders on this one. Okay. Move you in. That's really the route we've got to take to get there. Oh, yeah, I remember. This one was going to go around and attack here. But you know what? As we're leading the troops, let's switch this around a bit. Let's do that instead. You can follow us in. Now... Again, we want to wait for them to come out of Athol Loren with their army so we can attack them. Peace with you, I cannot join your wars at this time. You sound like somebody I didn't want to join my war anyway. Okay. Combat magic all the time forever. I've shown what happens if we're, what's the word? Overconfident, maybe. If we have hubris, we get murdered. So we have to be careful. Let's take this methodically. Torch what we can. Burn it slowly. Right, here we go. Right. We've lost a lot of men already. Look at that. Spirits attack the supply line. Soldiers are driven insane. Already, a huge amount of our troops there destroyed in Athel-Loren. So maybe we should keep these guys outside of it. Unless it's provinces... Unless provinces we've sieged don't necessarily count for it. I'm not sure. Anyway, again, combat magic. We've got to take this very, very slowly. Blast of Flame, Firestorm. Additional Power Dice. I've been miscasting so much recently. Maybe she's got better at fire magic. I'm not sure. Now, once we've done that, we should probably also assault it. Giant Blade, thank you very much. 4% war score, is that it? Jesus, that's not good. Okay, well, their armies basically have no morale right now, if we remember, for another couple of months, so we might be okay. Now, that event where the spirits attack, it seems to be random. But obviously, the longer we stand around, the more chance we've got of it happening, that is. Let's use the Mage's Tome a decent amount. And again, combat magic, let's shoot some more fireballs. Firestorm. And go. Yes, good, good, good. No miscast at all. Yeah, very, very lucky. 2 more days before we can assault. Let's assault it down. 5% war score, really? Is that all? Okay, sure. You lead those troops. Who are we going to get attacked by? Tisrith. Right, so we've got 15,000 men going to attack us there. I think we need to leave, because again, fighting the armies in Athel-Loren has only ever proven to kill us almost instantly. Right, we are leading this one. Again, combat magic. Let's do it. Let's try Firestorm. I don't remember whether Firestorm or the Cone was better for battles. I think this just slowly kills off the men, whereas Firestorm is an instant... Oh, sorry, Firestorm slowly kills off the men, whereas the Fire Blast, or whatever it was called, is a more instant effect. Blast of Flame. +3 and use it. Yeah, so that destroys their morale. Okay, then we're not going to be able to escape from that, but I feel like that battle's won already. Oh, no. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. How long have we got before they catch us? 23rd. Right, in that case, let's use combat magic. Let's use another Blast of Flame. Destroy their morale, have them retreat instantly. That actually didn't do very much. Okay, I want to be able to move the Everchosen onto this one so we can use combat magic against that army there that's coming in. Let's try Fireball, maybe. I think that might instantly kill troops. Oh, it did, but it killed about 100 of them. That's not very good. We'll try another Firestorm in that case. Again, without knowing, like, the actual statistics behind these spells, it's a lot harder to know without experimenting. Let's turn the speed right down. We just might be able to get these guys to surrender and move the Everchosen over. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? You know what? They're actually not going to catch us now. What happened? 25th? We're just about to escape? I don't know how that happened, but we've managed it. Okay, sure. So apparently sieging is worth nothing, so we're just going to have to go for battle war score here. Shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as we've got the armies to do it. Alright, 16%. Merge those. They're going to move it into us. Why? I don't know. Do I want to fight them in Athel-Loren? Probably not. Again, we just got to wait for them to poke their heads out of these forests. Peasant revolt? Oh, for God's sake. Vassals, get to it. To be honest, I'd rather them help me fight these elves. I don't really know how we're going to do this. They're just going to sit there and counter-siege all my provinces that I've taken. Right. It's a little bit annoying. Why don't we try and fight them? Fuck it. Let's do it. I want to know for definite whether or not this is a good or terrible move. Right. We're taking more losses than them. Yeah, look at this. We are taking an incredible amount of losses. Right then. Combat magic, anyone? We might be able to beat them with combat magic in Athel-Loren. Potentially. I feel like this might be an impossible war, you know. We actually miscast that. Okay, let's try that again then. Right, Firestorm. +3 and +3. Use the power dice. Fire consume your soul. The classic. Okay. Now, okay, now that's completely changed the course of this battle. We've won that one very easily. Oh, sod off. Who are you? Some Holy Order under Sigmar, I will assume. Tal? Cult of Tal. The Cult of Tal and Rhea. So Tal and Rhea. Okay, sure, whatever. Don't know if they're two separate or whether that's just the name of the single Holy Order. Wow, that was a huge battle. Worked quite well in our favour. Where are they retreating to? Where, sorry? Tal Driacha. Where is that? Oh, right. They're moving south to a province we've already sieged, so I'm happy to move there as well. Alright, that's going to kill off some more of their armies. 49% war score. We can do this. 64% war score. This is the best we've done yet. Combat magic is definitely not going to miss. How the hell are we taking attrition? Is it just an Athel Loren thing that will take attrition here? Base of 5%. Forest, mild, winter. Sure. I think it's just because of different various statistics. Okay, nothing in particular what I meant. No, like, Athel Loren special or anything like that. Okay, let's move over here. Kill this army. It's 9,400. Again, we're fighting them on their home turf, but with some fireballs, I have a feeling we can always pull this around. Combat magic. Let's do it again. Firestorm did really well for us last time. Turns out burning the trees they're hiding in works out pretty well. Is this going to cast? Okay, yeah, it actually did. Right, we need to channel some more spell power with our Mage's Tome. Artifact Mage's Tome. Please don't have your army equipped as you're doing this. Should say selected. Right, combat magic again. Maybe we should try 2 like Firestorms and not leave it to chance. 2 at once, I wonder if that stacks up. I assume it would. I imagine both their effects would apply at the same time. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that definitely worked, because that seems to have disappeared a lot quicker. Although we are going to have to cast against that new army that turned up again. Sorry, we should be fine. Turns out fire works really, really well in the forest. Really glad we put the Law of Fire now. Let fire consume your soul. I'm done with spell casting. Alright. How's that working out for us? Not too well. It's a little bit worrying, actually. Okay. We can do it. We've got 5,400 of these things, these special units. Mages, I assume? I'm not sure. I'm happy just to sit here and cast spells until they're all dead without unpausing, if that's what it takes. Right, we'll do another Firestorm. Let's do some, I don't know, we don't really use Burning Blade very often. Let's try it. I don't know what it does, though. If it does anything. Does it sort of buff our tactic or something? No, they're taking a lot of heavy losses, and they are losing morale. However, I want to avoid as many losses as we can, just so we can keep these troops up to counter-siege any provinces they've unsieged. Fireball. Try a classic Fireball. There we go. Is that going to kill off any of their troops? Cut off about 200. So I could cast, what's that, about 18 Fireballs? Maybe not in hindsight. Okay. Got to keep going. Let's keep going with these Mage Tomes. Again, I'm trying not in this video to do any cuts. Just so you can see the whole battle for the end times. Combat magic. What do you think? Blast of Fire? That tended to kill off a lot of troops from last time. Blast of Flame? Sure. Let's expend those dice. Pretty, sure. Done with casting. Let's unpause it, see what effect that's had. They're not losing morale, but they are losing troops. Which is fine by me. Who is this? You're untouchable. He's got minus troops, so he's definitely defeated now. Minus troops I'm definitely not very impressed with. Alright, 76% war score. How much is that from battles? 68%, 7% from occupation. We need to just siege now. The unfortunate truth is we need to siege. So let's move those troops in. These troops are reinforcing, albeit very, very slowly. We need to auto-balance it because we actually have no troops of our own right now. Let's move them over. They're just going to counter-siege as fast as we can siege it. That's the issue. And they seem to have just an infinite supply of troops. Whoops, don't do that. Okay, unselect the armies while we're casting magic, because I don't want to accidentally retreat a battle we're going to win using magic. Okay, again, Firestorms. Spend additional power dice. Use it. Smells nice. I bet it does. Alright, that should disappear fairly quickly. Let's assault it too. They are counter-sieging once again. Main issue we've got here is that we can't kill their armies as fast as... How's he got minus 400 troops? Stop with that. Some elf bullshit. Right, okay. Siege again. 78% war score. Wow, that's not very good. What is this? What have you guys been up to? The Kingdom of Zorn Kul? Sure, you can have that, seeing as you've been putting in the work. There you go. Don't sweat it. Vassals have been going crazy, just conquering whatever they can. Look at this. They've even gone all the way down into, this is Stalia? Yeah. I'm not going to complain too much, sure. 78% war score. Assault this down. Again, the longer we have troops just kicking around in these provinces, the more chance they've got of dying, so we might as well just assault it. It looks like they've already been wiped out as it is. Okay, turn the speed down. Do you want to kill those elephants? Where are those elephants currently based? It's a shame that the actual provinces of Athol Lorena are a bit of a mess to try and navigate as well, just in terms of the way they're displayed on the map. Oh, no. Fuck off, spirits. Piss off, ghost. Come on. Go, go, go. You can assault that. You can win that. Come on. It's just some trees. Chop them down. It's 84%. This is looking good. This is not looking good. We're down to 8,900 men here. Combat magic. Let's do it. Firestorm. We've got some king leading their troops. Probably some big old elf god or something like that. Who cares? They all burn the same. Okay, right. What else have we got? Fireball, burning blade. Let's hit them with a blast of flame. Kill off some of their troops at least. Try and even things up. Alright, how are we looking now? Some pause it, see how that's going. It's still kind of in their favour, actually. Don't like the way that's moving. Let's go for just multiple firestorms and hope it might be enough to kill them. Still got 34 spell points left, so we can go a bit further with this. Smells nice. Let's do one more. Just in case the stack up does have an effect. Because Firestorm is obviously our best spell, as it's at the end of the spell book. I consume your soul. How's that looking for us? Again, they're dying off, but their morale is staying incredibly strong. Don't know how they're managing it, to be honest with you. Alright, well, we've got a melee attack here. This should give us all the battle war score we can have. What the fuck is this? These 500 men led by no commanders are somehow fighting us, like, blow for blow. It's ridiculous. Right, let's move over here. Oh, great, okay. Who is this? Kadai, a sir. He's a high elf. Why is he here? Okay, I shall defeat him. Attack the enemy. Immediately killed. 306 years of age wasted. Oh, chaos. Oh, chaos. Right, 88%. I feel like I need a break. Can I save it here and come back later? Alright. It's just I know they can do... They could potentially just sweep in and undo everything, and we would lose. Let's retreat out of Athol Loren for a second. Let's get our bearings. Let's let these troops reinforce for a little bit. They're killing us off men more than we can actually muster. Look at this. This army's completely wiped out. Get out of there. Go and reinforce. And they can just counter-siege all of our hard work there, and we can do nothing about it. What? Again, what is this? What the fuck was that? This game is broken. This game is completely broken. The Everchosen's main army, with however many thousands of Chaos Warriors, destroyed by 1,600 men. Not even, just in Bretonnia of all places. What can we do? What can we do? Cast magic against you? Can I cast magic against you? Can I blow you up with something? Binding of Fate? Lightment of the Heavens? Storm of Destiny? Fuck it. Storm of Destiny. Here we go. Let's do it. Use the power dice. Infamy. Curses. She gained 250 gold. You're welcome. Be nice if I knew what half of these damn spells did. Oh my god. We're going to lose again, aren't we? We've got no troops left. Okay. Back to the drawing board. And while we wait for my troops to get back to Athol Lorraine, as always, let's take a look at the culture map mode, because I just had a pop-up up there, which sort of inspired me to have a look around. So, it's very fractured, isn't it? I wouldn't expect our own culture to spread at all. But it's just interesting to keep an eye on this for rebellions. Now, in terms of religion, which is probably the slightly more interesting map here, look at this. This is quite literal chaos at this stage. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, this is quite literal chaos at this stage, because it's... The Empire is very quickly falling into chaos. I'm not going to say converted to chaos. I'm going to say it how it is. They're falling into chaos pretty quickly. The Vampiric is still around to some extent. That's not much of a surprise, seeing as Sylvania had the Empire for about 150 years or so. Chaos is doing pretty well. Now, what's interesting is not many of the pre-existing Chaos gods, so Khorne or Slaanesh, in this scenario, have actually converted to Chaos and divided very much. I was kind of expecting that to be a much quicker turnaround, seeing as they're the same pantheon. And we obviously have way more moral authority, seeing as we have 100 right now. Thought that might be a bit higher, but no, it's quite slow. Anyway, I'm moving troops back down to Athel Loren once again. I've hired every mercenary band I could fucking find. 20,000 men. Way more than that. It's just they've been attrition downed. So, let's wait and get ready to launch yet another campaign against my good friends the elves. Now this, I never thought about. She's a good ruler, okay, this High Queen. She has, obviously, strong, well, okay, hardy in that case, smart, strong magic potential. She's got high magic. She's the avatar of Isha. I never once considered people would want her dead. 363% plot power. She's also arbitrary, which may be something to do with that, seeing as it's every single one of her vassals. Let's kill her off. Let's plunge Athel Loren into inner turmoil. This is the problem. I'm going from the outside perspective, right? I'm trying to fight in. Let's make them break apart from the inside and see what we can do with this. See if we can't cause a few rebellions, some succession crises, that type of thing. She was dead. That's all it took. Right now, who do we have? An incapable king? King Astwin the Wise. Interesting, okay. And there is, I think Orion is still alive. Yeah, here he is. So he is the avatar of Kurnos. Can we kill him? 292% plot power. There's always a possibility. I'm trying to kill off these big, important elves so that it's going to make our lives easier in the future. Now, if those guys haven't invited, chances are they're drunkards. Yeah, it's drunkard. Okay. This mangled mess of a man wants some land. No, absolutely not. Alright. That's all. Just thought I'd update you on what I'm doing, really. We could sow some dissent. That's not a bad idea. Let's sow some dissent. Let's sabotage the provinces. What about... It's really all we can do, isn't it? Let's do troops being trained. I'd quite like to grab some land in Bretonia. If nothing else, so I can move my capital over here, so that when I hire mercenaries, they appear actually near Bretonia. I might see if I can revoke some land. Now, we do have religious revocation turned on, so we could say to this dude, hey, give me your kingdom. And he'll say yes, but the issue is we've got a lot of, could just take a chieftain, I suppose, or something like that. We could take, which of these is pretty good? 30, oh, well, that one's really good. Quinnell, let's take that one. Can I revoke your title? No, because you are a vassal under this guy. Revoke title. Kingdom of Quinnell. Wouldn't really help very much, would it? Where's his capital? Oh, there? No, I don't want that. Look, I just want some land, friend. Take the Jarl... Oh, right, Jarldom's right. I forget this. Because Jarldom's in this as single counties, right? Yeah, give me that. This is going to be my new stage grade. I'll see if I can move it over to my capital. I don't think enough time has passed. I think we need something like 50 years to pass or something like that. But, still give it a go. Alright. So, we've got the capital in Lab... something. I'm going to call it... Like, what? Just so I don't have to worry about French words being pronounced wrong. I'm going to call it, Chaos Town. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Straight out Sonic Adventure. So we've got Chaos Town here. Now, the best part about this is it's a terrible province, and we shouldn't actually be able to hold it because we are feudal. However, we can raise mercenaries, and they'll appear there, and they won't have to walk all the way down from Finswick, and I won't have to ferry them across multiple boats, which I don't really have many of, to be honest with you. Now, unfortunately, this means we can't move our capital again for however many months it will take. However, this is going to be the final war of the campaign, in theory. So, oh, we're also... Oh, right, yeah, of course, we had this guy as well. I think it's something like 590 months or something like that. So, it's a good job that... it's a good job we hadn't moved it before. So, last time what happened is I granted this province away, which is why our capital moved. But then, now I've got it back. Because if you remember, I was trying to resurrect the family tree. But unfortunately, our good friend here, Yarg Halfleedy, died. But to be fair... He's restarted the family, which is kind of the point. We now have a male member of House Everfire. He's done. That's fine. Let's get him a betrothal immediately, just in case anything bad happens. Anybody around his age, of his culture, who's preferably not soft and dim? You know, let's not worry about that. We've got bigger things to worry about right now. So we've got mercenaries being moved down. Let's hire some more mercenaries in our new French capital of Chaos Town. Bretonian capital. Definitely not the same thing, of course. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Actually raise troops as well, because they are technically our vassals in the Empire, I assume. Alright, free troops. Or, well, sort of free troops, anyway. It's not like we've got to worry about the cash at this stage of the game. This is going to make things a lot easier. Look at that. Now, okay, I will admit, we're taking some attrition issues here. Not a big deal. I mean, we can split them up in a second into different stacks. Let's go ahead and hire just about every mercenary band in the history of the game. You know what? If this is enough troops to take them out, I don't think we're ever going to be able to take them out. Short of conquering the entire world, I don't think it's possible. Maybe that could be next series, eh? Conquering the entire world. In the meantime, let's move these guys over. So where's that other army got to? Oh, is this one of them? Yeah, no, this must be them because they're all mercenaries. Just think it's them. No, that's all of them. So we've got 107,000 troops. We've got to defeat one dude who's stuck in bed. That's it. That's all we got to do. Why is this so difficult? I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's an orc. Right. We've even hired the orcs. That's how bad things have gotten. So let's have them lined up. Let's just create a front here. Can you not? I've got bigger things to worry about than random holy orders. So we could always just hire everyone, actually. Why not? This is it. This is the final war. I can feel it in my bones. So I'm just going to go ahead and hire everyone again. Just take. See, this is another 10,000 men already, so it's going to add up. Even though it's only 870 men per unit. Is that everyone we've hired? No, we've got a couple more. Hang on. Alright, just about every mercenary band is hired now. Besides the boats. Okay, this has got to be it. Let's move you over there. Where are you guys going to? I thought you might be. Let's move you there then. Okay. Let me deal with some uprisings. Now, we haven't used any of our levies yet, so luckily I can just raise them and send them on some boats to deal with. Bits and bobs. Then this is it. I have a feeling, I've said this 4 times before, I think, but this is truly the end times. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I have just noticed that there is a rebellion in Athelren. High Princess Lune the Pious, who's possessed and depressed and greedy, has declared war on King Aswin the Wise, who's gone into hiding, actually, so chances are things aren't looking good for him. Avatar of Kurnos, so he's been reborn as a new Avatar of Kurnos, so chances are he's just resting. Yeah, he's doing that weird thing where they go into a magical slumber. Now, last time we tried splitting our armies, and they've been slowly attritioned away. Let's go for one big stack. 130,000 angry, chaos-following men, led by their Everchosen. What do you think? I feel like that's probably the best idea I've got right now. So, let's do it. Well, let's wait for them to come together first. I've got to be careful that I don't attrition them to death with just by declaring war. Come on, hurry up. Speed, go. Right, 123,000 men, that's fine. We're leading. 73 Marshal. We've got a good friend Lorva on one flank. We've got a good friend Gudlik on the other. Let's do it. Holy War for this province here. Why this province? Easier to retreat into our own provinces, not too deep into Athel Loren. They're distracted, they're busy. Let's do it. Hello. We're 123,000 people. Very annoyed by you still being here. Well, that's a good start. Fantastic. Should we get complacent? Should we charge them? Charge straight for their capital? Let's take the war goal first, because we know sieging is absolutely one thing that's caused us a lot of losses. Again, I'm happy to assault all of these, because we're going to lose them to attrition anyway. Wish these arrows were a bit more accurate. Oh, okay, we are apparently in that province then. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe it's to show how difficult the forests are to navigate, or something along those lines, eh? Alright, there we are. 21%. Ooh, we lost some troops there. I think that was probably the spirits or whatever it is. Okay. Now we're going to siege over towards their capital. Kill any troops on the way. Norscan rebels can sod off. Okay? Going to be honest with you. Now's not the time. This is the time I win at least one holy war. Of course, every holy war is going to make the next holy wars even easier. Fortunately, getting to this stage again is going to be an absolute pain. Alright, there's that. Is this their capital? Let's take out the capital. 1,000 men here, not a problem. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. 10,000 defenders. Wow. We're in a unique position where we can actually assault this down and not have to worry about it. Let's use combat magic. Let's untick our troops. Don't want to accidentally move them trying to cast combat magic. You know how this goes. Firestorm. Additional power dice. Additional power dice. We got 6. I did charges up with the Mage's Tome planning beforehand, just so we didn't have to do that mid-war. Yes. It's working. 56%. Okay, they've sent in some troops. Easy to deal with. We're down to 69,000 men. They killed half of our army in one event. Well. I'll keep my opinion to myself on that one, but I think that's a fucking stupid event. Just as a thought. Oh, you're not supposed to invade Athol Loren. Why is it there, then, if it's not to be invaded? Just a thought. Just a thought, you know what? I don't care about these tiny... Why am I being told about tiny children when I'm trying to beat the elves? Luckily, they're reinforcing just about as fast as they can kill them. Reinforcing 3,000 soldiers per month. As you would. You know what? This is actually what... We can reinforce faster than they can kill us. That's how we're going to win these wars. Okay, I'll kill you next time. Here we go. This is going to be at 93%. Come on. Just kill some of their fucking elephants or something. Go. Kill them. It's got to be it. 100%. Come on. Holy shit. It turns out all we had to do was put them in one big stack. Athol Loren. We have stolen some of it. This is good. Right. Now what do we do? Do we give it away? Do we hold it? Is it cursed? I don't really know what we do with it at this stage. I haven't thought this far ahead. Right. Get our armies back in there. Now, the question is, are we still going to get the effect of Athol Loren where our troops are going to be killed? Because if that's the case, we need to retreat right the way back out to Bretonia. Reinforcing 3,000 soldiers a month. We're going to take attrition damage. I'd like to move them back out, split them up so they can reinforce. So now, they're going to reinforce faster than the attrition kills them off, right? Total monthly attrition 0.2%. Yeah, they're going to reinforce much, much faster. So let's actually keep them there just to see if we get that event again. That way we know whether or not these provinces are safe. I'm also going to give this land to a powerful and just and nice retainer of mine. How about my good friend Scooty Corson? You may have Anmir. Right. Now I'm hoping we're not going to get cursed or anything. Reinforcing 3,000 soldiers per month. Now unfortunately we're going to have to kill off the King of Athol Loren before we can declare yet another war. Only... Oh, I suppose he is... Wait, really? Only... I was going to say he's in seclusion, just in hiding, but he's actually not. Only 69%, eh? 67%. That's going to be a problem. Why not? Political concerns. These people are just trees, so let's not worry about that too much. Duel him? Oh, he's ill. Of course, he's ill. We can't duel him. We might have to wait a while before we can do anything else then. Well, that sort of slowed us down a lot, eh? Assume we can't just take the whole sort of province of Athol Loren. Either way, that's a really, really good start. I was not expecting that to work, putting them in one big stat like that. But I suppose it does make sense when you consider that if they've got a constant event that's going to kill off troops by a percentage, having the biggest stack possible is probably the best way to do it so we can keep the sieges up. It's not like sieges are percentage-based or anything like that, so... Okay. Let's get up to 100,000 men. Again, I think we can outstarve the attrition here. Fucking beast men. Alright, let's go ahead. I'll do my usual trick of raising my fleets in Finsvik and... did I keep that rally point enabled? I may not have. No, I didn't. Okay. I'll turn that off just so I can move some troops actually down to reinforce at Athol Loren. Let's set our boys to go to Finsvik. There's our boats there. We don't actually have that many boats, but this is where we can do a world tour and just take out all these different rebellions while we wait for this to recharge. And just like that, we're ready for another war. High King Aswing perished in the manure explosion. There's no trace of my complicity to be found amongst the rubble. Thank God for that. Right. They're still in the form of civil war. In fact, that person might have even gotten independence. Either way, it's going to make us a lot easier. However, it's going to be a holy war, so we have to worry about that a little bit. Why can't we declare war on you? Raised army levies. Oh, right, because I was dealing with the... Yeah, to deal with the beastmen and shit. I remember now. I'll just put this down wherever the hell they are at this point. I've completely lost track. Probably somewhere up in the Chaos Waste, to be honest with you. Right. High King Felfin of Athol Loren. Holy War? Let's see, what can we go for next? This wouldn't be a bad one. I want to kind of cut them in half. Just because that way we've already got provinces of ours to retreat to, if that makes sense. So we really want to sort of take something around here. What is this province? Torgavan. Let's try and take Torgavan next then. 3 provinces, not really worth it, is it? Kalak Mor? I mean, Kalak Mor might be better. Just because it's cut more of a swath down the middle here. And plus, it's very close to their capital. So that's free war score, essentially. Let's go with that one, then. Kalak Mor. Alright, here we go. Same tactic. Doomstack. I'm going to head in. Carpet siege. Head for the capital. Kill as many troops as we can on the way. Is it because I'm holy warring them that they're able to call in so many of their vassals? See, I just assumed maybe they were under some sort of, like, tribal obligation. where they could call on their vassals in a tribal style. But maybe not then. Thought a war just ended inconclusively then, but I think it's just because they called in this kingdom here into their battle as well. Right. Okay. Let's get these wars done very, very quickly. Assuming we can avoid that, the spirits, whatever that means. The spirits modifier. Can we drink that potion? No, potion of speed just apparently sits around. Doesn't do much. Alright. It'd be nice if you could drink it to, like, increase your army's movement speed by about 10% or something. Because in these provinces, I think that would help out a lot. Right, this is... well, we're going to bring out the fire. Alright, combat magic. I assume we've still got some spell points. We should have loads. I haven't been casting spells for ages. At least not since the last war. Use the spell base. Fire, consume your soul. Alright. Oh, there's the spirits again. Quite a heavy hit there. A little bit of a shame. Not too bad though. We can help out the fire just by assaulting as well. Let's finish this off. They are reinforcing again incredibly fast, so it's not too much of a loss here. Let's try and kill some of these troops before they undo too much of my hard work. Alright, that's a good start. 37%. It's 14,000 there. They're heading to Bretonia. I'll happily fight them on our turf. Let's do it. Alright. Are we going to catch them? We are going to catch them. Gotta be careful. When are we going to get there by? The 8th. Stop. Oh. We didn't catch them at all. The game lied to me. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Right, now let's use combat magic against these guys. Thin out this herd, no pun intended. Let's try Blast of Flame. Now, I read somewhere Blast of Flame was bugged. Maybe that's the case, but I have installed some community patches, so it might be fixed since then. Okay, that looks fixed to me. At least it destroyed their morale, but it didn't actually kill any troops at all, did it? Maybe that's what it's meant to do? I'm not sure. Maybe it is still broken. Either way, not a big deal. Apparently a lot of the magic is broken in this game, besides obviously the broken menus and everything. Apparently it's all sorts of combat magic that you can cast don't generally work the way they're intended to. Either way, we're at 70% war score. Let's counter siege that. It's going to take us up to 74. They've actually undone a lot of our sieging, which is good because it means we've got a lot of battle war score in that case. Yeah, 52%. So with some occupation, this shouldn't take too long. Actually, it's been quite an easy war for a holy war against Athel Lorraine compared to some of the last ones. Let's not count our chickens yet, though. Seeing as last time I said, hey, it looks like we're doing pretty well at 84% war score, and then we got stack wiped. So, 85%. I think this is the last one. Is this even part of the province where... no, it's not. Right, okay, we'll just get some free sieges then. 11,000 men over there. We're 92%. We could try... where are they moving to now? It looks like they're just going somewhere completely random. Okay, they're turning around. Either way, shouldn't be much more assaulting, and then we should be done. 96%, this even might be the last one. 97%. Okay, they're undoing a little bits here and there. Can you stop that? Okay, we can kill 6,000 men or so. These are the mages, I assume. So let's use some combat magic here because I really don't want to risk. These mages are the things that completely wiped us last time. Blast of Flame. Did some good work last time. Did nothing this time. Nothing at all. I think the magic actually genuinely might be broken besides Firestorm. Which we'll try, obviously. We need to. Additional power dice. Use it. Fire consume your soul. Yeah. We get it. You love magic. Let's try, another fireball. I think that just straight up kills a few hundred of their troops, doesn't it? In fact, I don't think it did anything at all. Yeah, so they actually can't be affected by morale. It looks like they just have infinite morale. So I think it's actually a case of just killing off the troops with Firestorm, things like that. This should be, I imagine, worth... this is ridiculous. This battle should be over. Stop. You're letting them, giving them a chance to counter siege, you fucking cheating game. God damn it. Alright. This is going to be a big battle either way. No? We'd have won that if they hadn't have... we'd have won the war if that battle had have ended when it was supposed to. Because they wouldn't have had a chance to counter siege that before I could have pushed for peace. Seeing as though I could have done that, you know, paused. Anyway, Firestorm. This is so frustrating. This is like genuinely the most stressful war I think I've ever been in. Right, Firestorm. That should kill those off fairly quickly. What is this game? I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Why did those guys die? There was none of those fucking stupid spirit events. They just dissolved those 15,000 men. Oh, no, wait, it was way more than that. That was a stack of 130,000 men when we started. And now they're just gone. Just completely like that. Oh, my lord. Sure, whatever. Here, have a white piece. You fuck. I'm going to blow you up with manure, you piece of shit. Right, kill him. Get rid of him. God damn. Yeah, okay. Ha, Nagaroth to Nippon. Haha. Destroy everything you love.